All right, everybody. Are you ready?
Yes.
Because let's reveal our surprise celebrity guest answering Marisol's question today of how do you write a hit song? Apparently, she wants to write a hit song and leave us to go become a Grammy Award winner. Well, this guest, ready? Here are your clues. 5-time Grammy Award winner, Thomas Calloway, and Crazy. So here we go. Are you ready? So the Grammy winner has had hits with rap group Goody Mob, soul duo Gnarls Barkley, and as a solo artist. For several reasons, he helped mentor artists as a judge on the hit show The Voice. Thank you. Finally, please welcome back singer, songwriter, producer, actor, entrepreneur, Mr. CeeLo Green!
There he is.
I guessed it.
She did guess it.
I guessed it.
There we go.
I really did. I'm not making it up.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
I love the shades, by the way. Looking good this morning. So, Marisol apparently wants to know how to write a hit song. Why?
I don't. I'm just nosy.
Oh, okay.
Because I listen to all manner of music, and I wonder, because I'm also a writer, not of music, but I'm a journalist, where does it start? I mean, is it just you write a poem? Are you in the bathroom and you're like, you know what would make a good song? Like, how many hands are in the making and writing of a hit song?
Yeah, well, there definitely is a system in place that creates hit songs. I think the first ingredient is you have to be audacious. You have to have the audacity to be honest. It takes some too, right? So I think you can only make a good song. You can only have good intention. I think it's the people, it's the reception, it's the reciprocation that makes any offering, any expression great. You can have the best intention, but people have to receive it and make it great. You know, but on the technical side, yeah, you have to have the right promotion, the right support system, you know, the right marketing. You know, so
the big machine behind you.
Yeah, you know, but sometimes you can, they can come about in another kind of way. You can write something great for totally not considering any of that and just reckless abandon. Just write something just raw and unrefined, and people will love that too, because it gives people hope. It's like, oh, okay, I could just be just raw and just speak my mind and just be an individual, you know.
Yeah, usually
it just depends.
Usually a hit song is something that people can relate to, you know, something that you're like, oh yeah, that happened to me. But when that's the case, when so many people can relate to this song, how do you make it unique and really stand out?
Who drove you crazy, basically, she wants to know. Who drove you crazy?
Dan drives us crazy.
Okay. I remember that time. That was 04. I was a fan of Danger Mouse. That's my partner in Gnarls Barkley, producer partner. And you know, we were just fans of each other, and I just think more or less we were amusing each other and feeling like our misery had some company. And this was a difficult time in my personal life. I was going through a divorce. I wasn't with a label. And a lot of that angst and a lot of that uncertainty is ultimately what wrote the words. But I didn't realize that I was acting out, you know, or crying out in something that was ultimately cathartic for me, a way to vent, and, you know, and sort myself out. So sometimes you do write from that memoir or diary kind of perspective. Does that make sense what I'm saying?
Yes.
Totally.
But one of the complaints that my dad always had when we were growing up was, all these songs sound the same.
Yeah.
Right? So how you have so many unique songs that as soon as you hear it, you know it's you. You're an huge talent. How do you come up with these unique sounds?
Well, you know, I grew up being inspired by artists like David Bowie, Madonna, and these were artists who continued to reinvent themselves throughout the years and over the courses of their illustrious careers, never blending in, but some type of way tapping into something that was current, that could run concurrent with whatever trend was going on. And they always tended to exemplify themselves. And so I had those type of idols to look up to. And I borrowed, from those really great people, because I believe that the first ingredient to being great is having great taste. So you have to know what's great, or have an idea, and then the rest of it is just an act of faith.
Yeah, of course. And so all of that is a factor that what goes into your new music that's out now, because I understand you have a new single.
Yeah, don't get me to talking too much about that. I'll get philosophical. We'll be here all day.
Oh, no, we love the philosophical. We like getting deep around here. Trust me. But I want to give people a taste of your new single, so let's roll it.
Okay.
Fellas, if you ever loved that woman, what would you do to bring her back? Would you change your number, work out all summer, then buy a big house next door to a mama? Get a name tattoo real big on your arm, and let her know that she's the only one. Said, baby, don't you go. Hey, please don't leave me.
Hey,
Oh,
my goodness, that'll get you up and
Yes,
dancing. Baby, don't
definitely.
you go. CeeLo, what's the inspiration behind this?
The inspiration is DC go-go music. I have to make sure that I emphasize and specify. This is an indigenous music to Washington, D.C. It's called go-go. It was created by the likes of the legendary godfather of go-go, Chuck Brown, and carried on through the years by great bands like Rare Essence, of whom is featured on this song. You got groups like EU, who, if you remember, they had a song called Doing the Butt.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, I was embraced by DC go-go culture, and I got immersed by it, and in it, excuse me. And I don't really have an artistic home. I have this nomadic approach to doing music, and so it just came upon me. It just dawned upon me like, yo, this is a nice space to be in. It's groovy, it's danceable, it's communal, it's tribal. It's just like a good vibration. And it felt good to me. So I had a relationship with some of the bands in DC, and I just went out and I just said, hey, I just want to do a project. And fortunately for me, I'm stable enough to where I can just kind of make a decision to just do something, something adventurous and experimental.
So will you be performing it is the big question at Pier 17 this Wednesday? Because I understand you're back performing live outdoors for a concert there, all for a very good cause. Really, really good cause, benefiting Community First Food Pantry. So will you be performing that song?
Of course I will. Of course I will. It is the new project that we're supporting. The project is called CeeLo. I have projects that are out that I've been doing independently over the last few years. My last project was a country album, believe it or not, called CeeLo Green is Thomas Calloway. You guys should check that out too. It's a great body of work. So I'm just having fun. I think before it's all said and done with, I want to have the most illustrious and diverse listening palette of music ever known to man. So
This is definitely what we need right now after the pandemic.
Marissa?
Good spirits.
Yes, I've just been in awe. Hi, CeeLo, Marissa Torres here, first-time songwriter. Usually traffic weather. Okay, wait, real quick. If I want to write a song, do I start with orchestra or words?
Oh.
Well, I'll use an example. It can come about different ways, right? I'll try to make this short. Let's say Elton John, for example. His writing partner was Bernie Taupin. And Bernie would write the words, the lyrics, and he would find these phrasings and pair them with chord progressions and so on and so forth. So sometimes you have synergies between two people. Sometimes it could start with a bed of music, or it could just start with a feeling, and you can create music around the lyric itself. So there's no formal or standard way that it comes about. Music is truly magic, you all. It's magical.
Yeah, that's for sure.
It is. As is that loft that you're in right now with that beam. All right, wherever that is.
The whole thing.
Look at that
his
thing.
glasses
Look at that thing,
match
huh?
his shirt, match that
The
back
walls.
accent wall. Your
Fireplace.
teeth are straight and
Yeah,
white. I just
Great teeth,
look.
right? I was captured by the
Okay,
teeth
so
as well.
you noticed that. All right, so That's me in real life, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very monochromatic. I'm very matchy-matchy. I like to dress like my house. I like to look like
It was not lost on us. It was not lost on us.
CeeLo, thanks for being our surprise guest this morning. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you, CeeLo.
By the way, his new single, Baby Don't Go Go, his latest album, CeeLo Green, is Thomas Callaway. You can check him out this Wednesday night at the Rooftop at Pier 17. Thanks, CeeLo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we will. He's definitely
There
got
you
a
go.
hit on his hands.